Title: The Woman Who Never Stopped Smiling, Part 2. 3 years had passed since the rainy night Adwoa gave her scarf to the shivering old man. Life hadn't changed much. She was still stitching clothes in her tiny shop, still giving more than she had, still carrying kindness like a lantern in a storm. But one Thursday morning, something strange happened. A black SUV stopped in front of her shop. Out stepped a tall young man in an expensive suit. His shoes shone like mirrors, but his eyes, they were warm like they had known her forever. "Are you Adwoa Mensima?" he asked. She nodded cautiously. He smiled. "I've been looking for you for months." Before she could ask why, he continued, "Do you remember an old man by the roadside one rainy night? You gave him your scarf and your bread?" Adwoa's eyes widened. Yes. He looked so cold I never saw him again." The young man took a deep breath. "That was my father. He had just been robbed that day and lost everything on him. No one stopped to help except you. That scarf kept him warm until he got home. He told me that night, if not for that woman, I might not have made it. He passed away last year, but before he died, he made me promise to find you and thank you properly." Adwoa's hands trembled. "I didn't do anything big." "You did," he said firmly. "You gave him dignity when the world gave him nothing." From his pocket, he pulled out an envelope. Inside was a deed to a small house, not big, but far larger than her one-room space, and enough money to expand her sewing business. Tears blurred Adwoa's vision. For years, she had poured out kindness without return, and here it was, rushing back to her like a long-lost tide. That evening, as she stood in her new home, Adwoa whispered to herself, "The world may not always repay kindness, but when it does, it comes like rain to a land that thought it would never see green again." And for the first time in years, her smile carried both warmth and peace. To be continued. Watch out for the part 3.